So good evening students. So in this video we will discuss exercise 1.1 from question number 4. So in this question number 4, so in A, so here we have seen how many divisions, how many boxes are there. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. There are 12 boxes. Yes, so out of these 12 boxes, in 4 boxes there are 4 shaded boxes. So in the shaded part we should write 4. Yes, and the total part means, since there are 12 boxes, so in the total part we should write 12, and the fraction will be what? 4 by 12. That means out of the 12 box there are 4 boxes in which colors are given. Similarly, in the number B, how many circles are there? There are 18 circles. Out of the 18 circles, in 12 circles colors are given. Yes, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. So there are 12 circles in which colors is given. So the fraction is becomes what? 12 by 18. Exactly in the same process in number C also, there are 8 parts. Out of the 8 parts, in the 4 parts colors is given, so the fraction will be 4 by 10. Then in the D also, what? There are 8 parts. Out of the 8, in the 3 parts colors are given, so the fraction will be 3 by 8. Yes, so number 5 also same. So 1 by 3 of 27 means 9. That means we have to give color to the 9 candles. Yes, so 1 by 4 of 16 means 4. So you have to give color in the 4 balloons. Similarly, in number C, 1 by 5 of 15 means 3. So you have to give color in the 3 kite. Then move to the question number 6. Complete the fractions to make a complete whole. So this question is very important. So complete whole means, so what is the trick? So in 6a, so the number in above, the number at the above is 6. So to make a complete whole, the number in below should be also 6. That means in above and below it must have the same numbers. Similarly for B also, since in below 11 is given, to make a complete whole we have to write 11 in the above. Yes, similarly 25 is given in the above, so we should write 25 below. Yes, so in the D also, what? 4 is given below, so we should write 4. We have to write 4 in the above to make a complete whole. That means we have to make a whole number. Then let's move to the next part, type of fraction. First one is the proper fraction we will discuss. So proper fraction means the fraction in which the denominator is what? Greater than the numerator. And we know that in a fraction there are 2 parts. One is the denominator, one is the numerator. The number which is lying above, this is known as the numerator part, and the number which is lying below, this is known as the denominator. And in proper fraction, the denominator, the number in the denominator should be what? Greater than the numerator. This is known as the proper fraction. So these are the example of proper fraction. Similarly, in the improper fraction, so improper fraction is exactly opposite of the proper fraction. In improper fraction, the numerator is what? The number in the numerator should be what? Greater than the number in the denominator. So numerator is greater than the denominator in improper fraction. So 7 by 2, 16 by 12. So these are the example of improper fraction. So improper fraction, in the numerator, the number in the numerator should be what? Greater than the number in the denominator. Yes. Then after that, unit fraction. Unit fraction means in the numerator the number should be 1. So every time we should write 1 in the numerator, and in the denominator we can write any number. thing is that what is the key point you should remember, the numerator must be occupied with 1. Yes, so 1 by 3 is a example of unit fraction. Similarly 1 by 9 also. Let's move to the exercise 1.2. Now we have to identify the proper fraction. Just now I have given the example. Proper means the denominator should be what? Greater than the numerator. So 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 is a what? Proper fraction. 3 by 5 also, 6 by 19, 8 by 11, 17 by 21. 11 by 2 is not a proper fraction because here the denominator is what? Smaller than the numerator. 15 by 6 also what? Proper fraction. 6 by 11. Then 2 by 3 also what? Proper. Then next 13 by 8 is not a proper fraction because here the denominator is what? Smaller than the numerator. So 15 by 12 also what? Not a proper fraction. 10 by 9 is also not a proper fraction. Then circle the improper fraction. So improper fraction, just now I have given the definition. In improper fraction, what? The denominator should be what? Smaller than the numerator. Denominator should be what? Smaller than the numerator. So 6 by 7 is not a improper fraction because the denominator 7 is in the denominator, which is greater than the numerator. So in improper fraction, the denominator should be what? Smaller than the numerator. So 10 by 3, then 8 by 7, 9 by 4, then 13 by 5, 16 by 8, 25 by 6. So these are improper fraction. Then next, circle the unit fraction. Unit fraction, so just now I have given the definition. Unit fraction means what? The number in the numerator should be 1, and the denominator you can write any number. So 1 by 6 is an unit fraction. 1 by 9 is also an unit fraction. 1 by 11, 1 by 14, 1 by 16, 1 by 12, 1 by 19. These are the example of unit fraction.